Master Your Time by Thibaut Meurisse. Today, we're exploring Master Your Time by Thibaut Meurisse. Have you ever felt that 24 hours simply aren't enough? Do you often find yourself delaying important tasks while spending hours on less meaningful activities? This book offers practical strategies to help you take control of your time, increase your productivity, and focus on what truly matters. Stay with us until the end to discover how you can make every moment count and move closer to achieving your goals. Time is one of our most valuable resources, yet many of us struggle to use it wisely. While everyone has the same 24 hours each day, the way we spend those hours determines our success. Are you someone who invests time in meaningful work, or do you frequently procrastinate and become distracted by unimportant activities? There's nothing wrong with relaxing or enjoying entertainment. However, these activities can easily become habits that consume more time than intended. For instance, you might start watching a new television series and tell yourself you'll watch only one episode. Before you know it, you've watched several episodes and postponed the important tasks you plan to complete. Watching television or streaming content isn't harmful in itself, but spending excessive hours doing so can prevent you from making progress in other areas of life. Imagine using even a portion of that time to read books, develop new skills, or work on your goals. Over time, those small choices could improve your academic performance, open new opportunities, and bring you closer to success. This is exactly what Master Your Time aims to teach. In this summary, you'll learn practical techniques for managing your time more effectively. You'll discover the principles of productivity, understand why procrastination occurs, and explore simple strategies to focus on the tasks that matter most. If you're ready to become more productive and transform your daily routine, let's begin. Understanding productivity. Productivity isn't about staying busy every minute of the day. It's about maintaining a healthy balance between meaningful work, personal interests, and strong relationships with family and friends. Mastering your time means using it intentionally across every important aspect of your life while remaining committed to your goals. An important part of productivity is understanding how your energy changes throughout the day. Your energy isn't constant, it naturally rises and falls. For many people, energy levels are highest in the morning and gradually decline later in the day. By identifying your peak energy periods, you can schedule your most important work when you're naturally more focused and efficient. Even 1 hour of concentrated work during your highest energy period can produce better results than several distracted hours later in the day. Effective productivity also requires focusing on your priorities. Knowing which tasks deserve your attention helps you avoid wasting time on activities that contribute little to your long-term goals. The book explains that your energy follows a cycle consisting of 6 stages. The first stage involves conserving energy by getting enough sleep, eating nutritious meals, and exercising regularly. Once you've built your energy reserves, the next step is learning how to direct that energy wisely. In the following stage, focus your energy on your highest priority tasks. While working, eliminate distractions and give the task your complete attention. After a period of focused work, take a short break to recharge before beginning the cycle again. This balance between focused effort and regular recovery helps maintain productivity throughout the day. The author also describes several levels of productivity that can improve your effectiveness. Eliminate distractions to improve your concentration. Increase your energy through healthy daily habits. Set clear goals and a compelling vision so you know exactly what deserves your attention. Plan your day using a simple to-do list and a realistic schedule. Maintain healthy relationships by spending quality time with family, friends, and colleagues. A productivity system doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, keeping it simple often makes it more sustainable. The author recommends beginning with nothing more than a pen and paper. Create a straightforward planning system that suits your needs and start using it consistently. As your productivity improves, you can gradually refine and expand your system. Understanding procrastination. To become truly productive, it's essential to understand procrastination. Procrastination weakens progress because it delays meaningful action, often for reasons we don't immediately recognize. One common reason people procrastinate is a lack of clarity. Sometimes we don't fully understand why a task matters, what exactly needs to be done, or how to begin. When this happens, ask yourself whether the task is genuinely important and identify the reasons it deserves your attention. Next, consider the consequences of not completing the task. Think about how delaying it could affect your future, and then imagine the sense of accomplishment you'll feel once it's finished. Instead of viewing the task as difficult, try approaching it as something simple and manageable. If you're still uncertain about what to do, seek guidance from a supervisor, mentor, or reliable online resources. Another major cause of procrastination is misunderstanding motivation. Many people believe they need to feel motivated before taking action, but lasting motivation often comes after getting started rather than before it. It comes after you start taking action on a task. Mental barriers also interfere with your discipline. For instance, you might think a task is difficult. When this happens, list your tasks and break them into smaller parts to take action on them. The third reason for procrastination is the fear of not performing the task well. It's okay to feel this fear, but don't let it stop you. Instead, acknowledge the fear and complete the task. Keep in mind that anything can always be done better, so there's no need to fear failure or mistakes. The fourth reason is the mental workload that makes you feel overwhelmed by tasks. To overcome this, write down all the tasks you need to complete, categorize them from easy to difficult, allocate time for each task, and try to complete as many tasks as possible. Now that you understand procrastination and productivity, you can develop strategies to improve your focus, time management, and energy levels. Ensure your framework aligns with your reality so that you can achieve it effectively. Updating your perception of time. We always live in the present, yet we use the past and future as mental models to guide our use of time. However, when these mental models are misused, it negatively impacts our productivity. For instance, you might recall a moment when you felt bad about yourself or experienced self-pity. Instead of learning from those lessons, you allow the past to limit your present. While it's not wrong to remember the past, you shouldn't use it to predict your future. Instead, use the lessons from the past to strengthen yourself and improve your reality. You can do this by reflecting on your achievements, separating your past and present selves, forgiving yourself and others, and letting go of painful events. By removing old memories from your mind, you can start planning for the future. Project what you want to become and plan your actions to make it a reality. Create a clear path for yourself by identifying and eliminating distractions. Anticipate potential problems and have alternative solutions ready. Once your plan is complete, start taking action. You can do this by visualizing your goals and feeling excited about them, which will motivate you to complete the necessary tasks. Remember, when planning for the future, stop worrying about negativity. Instead, envision your future goals coming true exactly as you want them to. Now that you've stopped misusing the past, you can focus on the present because this is where the magic happens. Be clear about what you want to accomplish today. Don't let the day pass without doing something important. Consider this day as your micro life, which helps build your macro life. If you spend this day on trivial tasks, your micro life will be meaningless. Will this help you achieve your bigger goals? No. So, strengthen your intentions by engaging in challenging, value-adding, memorable activities that improve your health. By doing this, you'll feel proud when you look back on this time. But how can you ensure that you're investing your time wisely? By channeling your current energy into something productive. For example, learn skills that will be useful in the future or help maintain your mental and physical health. In this way, you can spend your time on meaningful activities instead of watching Netflix or playing video games. Remember, you can't reclaim the energy wasted on trivial tasks. You just need to use your time wisely. For instance, instead of watching Netflix for 4 hours, watch for 1 hour and spend the remaining 3 hours on important tasks. You can also change your activity, such as reading a book instead of watching something, to contribute meaningfully to your future and life. Apart from using time wisely, keep in mind that thinking long-term helps you better estimate success. If you have a clear goal, you can focus on the present and make better decisions. Another key to success is consistency. What you do daily matters a lot. For example, if you're learning a foreign language and work on improving your skills every day, you'll be amazed at your progress over time and realize you've learned much more than before. Thinking long-term and being consistent won't be easy, but at least you'll try to do something every day. Remember, taking small steps daily will help you reach your goals. Urgency is another way to push yourself towards productivity. If you don't use this method, you'll keep procrastinating, delaying your progress, goals, and future. Therefore, it's better to stop giving yourself too much time to relax. You can use a 90-day period to push yourself forward and make good progress. 90 days or 3 months are enough to achieve a goal. Instead of postponing your first day, push yourself to start now and complete 4 days' work in just 1 day. Another method is to set frequent deadlines. Break your goals into smaller ones and accomplish them daily. For instance, if you're writing a book, break this activity into tasks like completing the outline, creating the first draft, and editing the manuscript. This way, you can track your progress and stay motivated by small successes. Making a meaningful use of your time. How can you use your time meaningfully? First, get rid of the limited mindset. For instance, stop thinking, "I don't have time." If you keep saying this, it might indicate that you don't want to take responsibility for your life or lack the motivation to start something new. If you continue with this mindset, nothing will change because you are not willing to bring about any change. You might also wait for motivation before doing anything. When you think you can't find time to focus on a goal, it means you are being lazy. It's another way of saying that the task isn't important enough, so you don't have time for it. Instead of saying, "I don't have time," use more empowering statements like, "I have a lot of work to do right now. I might not have time for this task at the moment, but as soon as I finish the pending work, I'll make time for it." Second, you need to be self-aware and understand how you spend your time on different tasks. Pay attention to how much time you spend on unproductive activities, like scrolling through social media or organizing your files. By doing this, you will regain control over yourself and start accepting personal responsibility. You will use your time more effectively and accomplish tasks productively. Third, be genuinely productive. Ensure that the tasks you perform daily are aligned with your long-term goals. You can ask yourself, if I continue doing this task today, will my career be successful 5 or 10 years from now? If your answer is no, make some adjustments. You need to identify your priorities, then find your strengths and abilities to complete those tasks. Next, unleash your passion by thinking about the specific activities you enjoy doing. To create a clear vision of the tasks you should do daily, you can follow these tips. The task should be exciting for you so that you don't get bored while doing it. Your target activity should be clear so you know where to focus and where not to. It should align with your core values and life philosophy. For example, let's say you want to gain more freedom. If you follow this philosophy, you can naturally choose different things and gain full control over your work. Your work should make you feel alive because you are doing it with your values and skills. Find tasks that force you to challenge yourself, where you can step out of your comfort zone and try something new. By doing this, you'll learn more about yourself and bring changes in every area of your life. Making effective use of your time to multiply your time. Consider these tips. Seek help instead of doing everything yourself. Instead of wasting time trying to do everything yourself, ask for help. For example, if you need a book in Spanish, German, or French, rather than spending time finding translators, ask those who already have a copy. Think smart. Shorten your learning curve by watching video tutorials or hiring a coach. This way, you can learn things quickly and save a lot of time. Adopt a mastery mindset. You can adopt a mastery mindset by mastering repetition, mastering the fundamentals, and being always ready to learn. Mastering repetition means practicing something daily until it becomes automatic. Mastering the fundamentals means learning the steps before doing a task. For example, learn how to do weight exercises properly to avoid injuries, or learn effective study tips to retain information better. Remember, if you don't remember the fundamentals and forget something, you won't have a guide to refer to. Being ready to learn can be very beneficial in achieving results. If you keep learning continuously, you give yourself a chance to grow and progress. Focus on the most important things. Prioritize tasks that impact your life the most. Determine if a task is necessary by considering its urgency and importance. Find the best way to complete it, group similar tasks together, and use a checklist to make your work systematic. Improve your skills to multiply your time. You can multiply your time by improving your existing skills or learning new ones. Identify your skills and choose tasks that can enhance them. For instance, if you need to work on Google spreadsheets in the office, take a short course or watch YouTube videos to learn how to use it effectively. Save and invest wisely. Once you know how to use your time effectively, start storing it by saving money. Money can provide various opportunities in the future. You can invest it in business or your career. With time, money multiplies your options. Be a smart consumer by managing your expenses according to your salary. For instance, if you want to buy a $900 phone but earn only $15 per hour, consider how much time and effort you need to earn that amount. Then ask yourself if spending that much on a phone is worth it or if a cheaper model would suffice. Use money to save time. By maintaining the value of your time, you can use money to save time. This could involve learning new skills or taking on additional work alongside your business or job. The more time you spend on valuable things, the more money you will earn. By following these tips, you can effectively use and multiply your time, leading to greater productivity and success. Developing extraordinary focus. The truth is, you can't control time, but you can control your focus. The work you do and the time you spend on it are very precious. Since you have limited energy and time, your increased focus is the only resource you can use to complete tasks. Remember, when you focus, avoid these things. Task switching. Don't jump from one task to another as it breaks your concentration and momentum. Interruptions. Avoid letting anything interrupt you during your focus hour because regaining that. Losing your focus can make it difficult to regain concentration. Another common distraction is constantly checking emails and notifications. These interruptions scatter your attention and reduce your productivity. Likewise, starting your day with unnecessary or low-priority tasks drains your energy before you've tackled the work that truly matters. Instead, use your energy on high-impact tasks to achieve better results. Here are some practical strategies to improve your focus. 1. Identify the right task. Choose the most important task and dedicate at least 45 minutes of uninterrupted attention to it. 2. Practice deep concentration. Train yourself to work with complete focus by eliminating all possible distractions during your work sessions. 3. Apply the 80-20 principle. The 80-20 principle suggests that 20% of your efforts often produce 80% of your results. Focus on the activities that create the greatest impact. For example, after writing and publishing a book, promoting it through advertisements can reach thousands of potential readers. Although marketing may require only a small portion of your time and effort, it can generate the majority of your sales and results. Ask yourself whether the 80-20 principle applies to your own work. If not, identify the activities that deliver the highest value and prioritize those instead. Beyond the 80-20 principle, entering a flow state can dramatically improve your ability to focus. A flow state occurs when you're completely absorbed in a task, losing track of time because you're fully engaged in what you're doing. In this state, your mind naturally blocks out distractions and negative thoughts, allowing you to perform at your best. To enter a flow state more consistently, follow these steps. 1. Build a daily routine. Create a consistent routine and follow it every day instead of waiting for inspiration. Work at the same time and in the same place whenever possible. Use a simple trigger, such as meditation or a few minutes of deep breathing, to prepare your mind for focused work. 2. Eliminate distractions. Turn off notifications, wear headphones if needed, and let the people around you know that you shouldn't be disturbed. Creating an interruption-free environment makes it much easier to maintain deep focus. Outside of work, participate in activities that strengthen your ability to concentrate. Read books, pursue hobbies that require attention, allow yourself occasional moments of boredom instead of constant stimulation, and take regular breaks to recharge. These habits improve your mental focus over time and make it easier to enter a productive flow state. By consistently applying these strategies, you'll develop extraordinary focus, enabling you to work more efficiently and accomplish more in less time. Conclusion. The key lessons from Master Your Time can be summarized as follows. First, productivity is about directing your energy toward the right tasks at the right time. This requires identifying your priorities, maintaining high energy levels, and removing distractions that reduce your focus. Second, time is one of your most valuable resources. Rather than dwelling on the past or worrying excessively about the future, focus on the present. Learn from your past experiences, prepare for the future, and take meaningful action today. Third, using your time effectively means taking full responsibility for your life. Spend your time on activities that move you closer to your goals and avoid limiting beliefs that keep you from making progress. Fourth, maximize your time by seeking help when appropriate, mastering the fundamentals of your work, and continuously developing new skills. Investing in yourself always delivers long-term rewards. Finally, remember that focus is essential for achieving meaningful results. By applying the 80-20 principle and regularly entering a flow state, you can make the best possible use of your time and energy. Ultimately, understanding how to manage your time gives you the power to take control of your life. Time is something you can never recover once it's gone, so use every moment wisely and strive to become a little more productive each day. Thank you for joining us for this summary of Master Your Time by Thibaut Meurisse. We hope these insights inspire you to take control of your schedule, improve your productivity, and move closer to achieving your goals. If you found this summary helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more valuable book summaries and personal development content. We'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Tell us which strategy you're planning to implement first. Until next time, stay productive and keep mastering your time.